Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. It is a rainy day in North Carolina, so hopefully you can hear me over this. It is Cobb Tuesday. Got my Cobb Tuesday cob. Got a Cobb Tuesday cap, appropriate for the weather. Today's cob, Missouri Meerschaum, a little Washington 5th Avenue shape, I think it is. And in it, the topic of today's discussion, Got with Hogarth, American Delite. This is an aromatic. Y'all know, aromatics are really not my thing. This one's actually pretty decent, though. The more Got with Hogarth aromatics you try, the more you will come to realize that they have got good leaf underneath their toppings. And that comes through. Now, in this case, I think this one is Virginia Burley and Cavendish, or maybe just even Virginia and Cavendish. I'm not entirely sure. But they always have good tobaccos underneath whatever else they're doing. Now this one says, the description says something about cocoa, fruit, vanilla, caramel. The tin note on this stuff, I don't know, did I show you the tin? There you go. There's my jar of it. The tin note is a little fruity. It's sweet. But, as you also know, I do not have a great sense of smell. So I can smell sweetness. I can smell a little bit of fruit. I can't tell you what kind of fruit I smell. It's just kind of fruity sweet. And that translates into the taste for me. It's sort of generically fruity sweet. I do get just a hint of some sourness, whether that's in the topping, or they snuck some Oriental leaf in there and didn't tell anybody. But I do get a little bit of sour every once in a while, and sometimes just a hint of floral. I don't start on the Lakeland stuff. This is not Innerdale Jr. There is a hint, a waft of a floral scent, taste every once in a while. Now, maybe those of you with more sensitive noses will disagree and will say that it's much stronger than it is. But for me, no, I like Innerdale, and Innerdale is a good, heavy floral. You're smoking a rose bed right there. No, this is actually pretty decent tasting. Now the problem for me is that it's pretty decent tasting, but the room note is not a pleasant crowd pleaser room note. Not like any of the Captain Black line would be, for example. And so for me to buy an aromatic, I have to like the taste and my wife has to like the room note, or it's just not worth it for me, because if we're not going to smoke something that she likes, I may as well be smoking the black and brown Irish twists that I like and she hates. If she's going to hate it anyway, I may as well love it. So this isn't going to be a future purchase for me, but it is actually a rather decent aromatic, particularly for someone who doesn't care for aromatics all that much. I'm going to get it relit. Now, like many of the GH line, it's a little damp, not too much so, but it does require a few more relights than, well, Captain Black, for example, all of the varieties of Captain Black, tell you what, if you pack it right, you can light it once and smoke the bowl down. I think that was my fourth light, so third relight. I know I'm talking, but when I've smoked this in other things off camera, it's been the same thing. I've had to do 3 or 4 relights to get it all the way really, really well lit. But relight easily, lightly, and sip lightly. You'll be rewarded with good flavor from the aromatic topping and the tobaccos underneath. It really is pretty good. Now, I have got that's not quite a full tin of it, because I've had at least 10 bowls of this to get a real feel for it. But I would be willing to bet that I've got enough there to share healthy samples with up to the first 3 people who ask. So if you are interested in trying a Gawith Hogarth aromatic that it's not always easy to get here in the US, leave me the comment, and we'll work out the details and get you a good sample of that. If there's only one person who wants it within the next 12 hours after this posts, if by tomorrow morning when I check there's not more than one, well, you get all of it. So we'll divvy it up to 3 ways. With that, folks, expand your horizons. Keep trying things that may be a little bit outside of what you're used to, and don't give up after the first bowl. The first bowl of this didn't grab me. I liked bowls 2, 3, and 4 better. By the time I got to today, yeah, I can appreciate this. It's just not going to be a regular purchase for me, and it wouldn't be a regular in my rotation. Why not share it with some of you guys? So, expand your horizons, but then, then always light something you like so you can enjoy that afternoon, even if it's rainy.